Police respond to a Target where two sisters are trying to exit the store with two fully loaded shopping carts after bypassing the register without paying.
Ma'am, wait right there.
I paid for my stuff.
Okay, so let me see your receipt.
Yeah. I did it off my card.
Okay, so let me see your receipt.
Okay, let me get my receipt, because y'all doing the most. Y'all doing the most. Can I get my receipt, sir?
Right here.
I'm finna get my receipt. You don't have to touch me.
You're gonna go right there.
Okay, I'm finna get, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll show you my receipt.
You got it over there. Why do you have to go to your car?
Because I got it on my phone, sir.
Okay, then show me on your phone.
Okay. Due to my storage is full, I'm waiting for it to update. I paid with Apple Pay.
Okay. So let me just see the receipt. You're good.
I said I just paid, baby, with my phone.
That's what I'm saying. When it
Do you have your receipt?
I just came. I'm not with her.
Okay. Do you have your receipt or no?
I'm not with her, so I don't know what they have going on.
Listen to me. Two separate things.
I don't know what they have going on. They don't have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking you. If you
I don't know what's going on.
Stop and listen to me. If you didn't steal, do you have a receipt?
Yes, I have my receipt.
Where is it?
But I'm trying to figure out why he's running after me. I don't even know
Where
what's
is
going
your
on.
receipt?
It's in my purse, but I'm saying I don't even know them.
Let me have your receipt then. I'll get you out of here in 10 seconds.
But why I gotta show my receipt when I don't even know
Let
what's
me have
going
your
on?
receipt.
Okay, give me a second. I'll give it to you. Like, I'm like, what the hell?
Stop.
I'm gonna give it to you, sir.
Stop and give me the receipt right here.
Can you chill out? I'm gonna give it to you.
Stop.
I'm gonna give it to you, sir.
Get down.
You have to do that.
Get down.
You have to do that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give it to you.
Stop.
I'm gonna give it.
Stop.
What is she doing? Oh,
655, give us traffic.
Put your hands behind your back!
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give you.
Stop!
I'm gonna give it to you.
You're gonna get paid.
Stop!
Bro, y'all doing the most.
Put your hands behind your back now!
Get up. I'm gonna give it to you.
You ain't give no one nothing now.
Damn, y'all doing the most.
We're detaining one now.
Y'all doing too much.
Keep your hands there.
Bro, I'm gonna give y'all the receipt.
Yeah, there's another black female.
I'm gonna give y'all the receipt, sir.
She was over there in a brown dress.
I'm gonna give you the receipt.
We got the one with black pants and a burgundy sweater.
Bro, I'm gonna give y'all the receipt.
Shut up about the receipt. That time is past.
The receipt.
I asked you for it.
Yeah, I was trying to give it to you. I wasn't fighting him. I was trying to get him the receipt, but he grabbed me.
Shut up with the receipt.
What you mean, shut up?
Mike, take her to the car.
I was literally gonna give him my receipt, and he grabbed me.
Okay, you could have given him the receipt.
That's what I was trying to do, but he grabbed me.
Okay. Like I said, stay to that, okay? You stick to that one. And then you tried to run, why?
Because he tried to grab me. What is he grabbing me for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he grabbing me for?
All right, put your feet in. We got the AC running. Put down.
Okay, I don't want to feel claustrophobic because I do have a heart murmur.
You're going to have to go in there.
I know, I understand. I just want to catch my breath real quick.
Catch your breath real quick.
I was trying to show you my receipt, sir, and you grabbed me.
I'm not arguing with you about what you were trying to do.
So why you
it was all on Bodycam.
Okay.
Glides and key over there. So.
I know. Watch your leg. I don't want to slam it. Hey, just stay with her. You can stay in there. Either in the car here, but.
That's the one that's missing.
No, that's the one I fought with. Oh wait, no.
No.
I'm sorry. You're right. Did you see which way she went after we went after the other girl?
She went west side, but I wasn't paying attention to her either. I was watching you guys chase her down.
Okay. Well, my trainee chased her down. He caught her.
I got one receipt. He's working on the other one, but I saw something.
Were they together?
Yeah, they always come in together.
Yeah, they're pushing two separate carts.
So what color shirt is she wearing? I know she has like a beige.
Let me pull up a better shot. I just sent a picture out to the group.
Okay, so it's like a
it's like a
pink?
beige paint. She doesn't look pregnant. Is she pregnant?
Who?
This girl?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Who did she hit? She hit anybody?
No.
Okay.
That's why I said 54-31 Leo.
Yeah, it just went really fast.
I know.
That's why I said, okay, we're chasing, because last we heard was they're at the laundry. That's the last thing I heard. Me and
Oh,
TJ
in the store. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's traffic and it's like...
Shady was charged with felony grand theft over $750 and resisting arrest without violence ×3. Her total cash bond was set at $6,000. 3 months later, she was found guilty on the grand theft and one of the resisting charges. This wasn't the first time she tried pulling this stunt. A little less than a year prior, she was arrested on August 29th, 2023 for grand theft between $750 and $5,000 with a cash bond of $3,000. On May 23, 2024, she was adjudicated guilty by the court and sentenced to 60 days in jail. After her arrest on June 24th of last year, she was subsequently arrested again on August 20th, 2024, this time for failure to appear and a violation of her probation. It didn't stop there. On March 15, 2024, she was stopped by a Florida patrol officer and driving under the influence with property damage or injury, driving while license suspended or revoked license, careless driving, and failure to provide proof of insurance after a crash. As of May 21, 2025, the court case is still active, and the defendant remains in custody in Broward County. The defendant has entered multiple not guilty pleas, and a public defender was appointed by the court. While some hearings have been delayed due to the defendant's absence, stemming from being held in another jurisdiction, an order for transport was issued on May 9th to ensure the defendant's presence at upcoming proceedings. The next major hearing is a calendar call scheduled for May 22, 2025, at 8:45 a.m. before Judge Bonavita, which will assess the readiness of both parties for trial. Finally, she was arrested on April 13, 2025 for an out-of-county warrant. Switching over to her sister, 25-year-old Shakius, who ended up getting away on foot from the Target incident, has a long arrest history in Palm Beach, Florida. Starting off in 2021, she was arrested for disorderly conduct, brawling or fighting, as well as misuse of 911. About 3 months later, on April 1, 2021, she was arrested for driving with license suspended, felony hit and run with injury, and operating a vehicle without a valid license. 4 months later, she was arrested again for a conditional release violation, criminal mischief for damage to property of $1,000 or more, and grand theft of a motor vehicle. 4 months later, she was arrested for battery on an officer or firefighters ×2, criminal mischief with damage to property under $200, resisting an officer with violence and escape, or attempted escape from a prisoner compartment. 3 years later, she was arrested again on April 10, 2025 for trespassing, obstruction without violence, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams ×2, and smuggling contraband into a county detention facility. The state continued to evaluate the charges, and on May 1, 2025, several significant legal actions were taken. The trespassing and resisting charges were down-filed. Both marijuana possession charges were not filed, and the charge for introducing contraband into a detention facility was also not filed. This suggests that the prosecution either lacked sufficient evidence or chose not to pursue those charges further. As a result of these decisions, the scheduled May 15th hearing for the state to file formal charges was canceled. On May 2, 2025, the case was officially marked as disposed in the felony court system, meaning the case was closed at that level. The remaining misdemeanor charges will now proceed under a separate case in the misdemeanor division. Just 3 days later, she was arrested again for battery, touch, or strike. The case was initially marked as a domestic violence case. However, during the first court appearance on the same day, the court determined that probable cause existed for battery, but clarified that it was not a domestic violence case. As a result, the case was reclassified out of the domestic violence division. The defendant appeared in court while in custody, and a public defender was provisionally appointed. Bond was set at $1,000, and the court issued a no-contact order with the alleged victim. A condition was later added to the bond prohibiting the defendant from driving, likely due to a concern raised by the court, as evidenced by the submission of the defendant's driving record. A case disposition hearing was originally scheduled for April 25, 2025, but was later continued to May 16, 2025, and then again to June 23, 2025, which is now scheduled as a plea conference. During the May 15th hearing, the defendant waived their right to a speedy trial, which allows more time for plea negotiations or other pretrial procedures.